righty ho, chaps and chappets, game chap and Bertie here. Yes, fellows, and I would say we are nigh here to celebrate and tell you about the rather exciting birthday of a certain Minecraft chap, you know.
Yes, the birthday of the Creeper, the Minecraft Grim Reaper.
The birthday of the Creeper, that's exactly right, old boy.
Yes.
Indeed, the little green menace turns 5 on this very day, the 1st of September, because of course today was the day that Mr. Notch first showed us the terror in action, you know.
Aha, so 5 years old today.
Yes, indeed, fellows. I dare say, of course, as you may know, the Creeper was, of course, originally a failed pig model test, which turned out into an upright green monster thing, which, of course, we now know as today as the destroyer of buildings and the dasher of hopes.
Aha, the Creeper, and the history of the Creeper.
Yes, indeed. Now, firstly, fellows, I want you to pay attention to this videogram posted by Mr. Notch 5 years ago, you know.
My word.
Now, look here, fellows. As you can see, this is, of course, footage from the Minecraft Alpha 0.2.4 version. Initially, creepers are bouncy little fellows who would, of course, actually hit you for 1.5 hearts each time they hit you, and they would only explode after lying flat on the ground when you killed them, as you can see there.
So the first creepers, so this is the first one then, yes?
Yes, this is Mr. Notch playing, of course. He's currently beating creepers to death with the rose, old chap.
Ah, so they weren't very powerful then?
No, of course, they would hit you each time rather like a zombie, but of course after blowing up, after being killed rather, they would lie down on the floor and explode, like so, doing quite a lot of damage to both the ground and you in the process.
Aha, dangerous. So the prototype Creeper, the first one ever made 5 years ago.
That's right, that was quite a long time ago. Goodness me, were we even born then, old chap?
I think so, just about.
Just about.
My word, hell, what's this over here?
Oh my word! Yes,
it's Creeperlot!
It's Creeperlot and the Creeper's birthday party.
Who's this?
Beverly's here, the fairy's here.
The fairy?
Of course, old chap.
His Pharaohness is here. My goodness me, sure.
But he's friendly today, don't worry, old boy. He's just come along to the party, you know. Haven't you, your Pharaohness, I say?
This is the birthday party. Where is the cake?
Over there, don't worry, you can have the whole lot.
Floor here, don't
Yes.
But anyway,
carry on quick.
Carry on. 5 today, Sir Creeper. Now, fellows, of course, the next change to the Creepers was made subsequently to that in the early days of Minecraft Beta, when, of course, in those days, the Creeper was changed to the classic Creeper we know now, who, of course, would basically stalk around the land silently, basically crawl up behind you when you least expected it, and go kaboom, you know.
Ah, yes, the kaboomer.
That's right, of course, he would no longer hurt you upon touching you, and would no longer cause damage directly, but rather was a self-exploding mobile bomb of sorts, whose only purpose was to blow up your eyes and try to kill you in the process.
Oh, nasty.
Nasty fellows, I say. Now, initially, fellows, the Creepers were quite tough enemies because you couldn't run in those days. No sprinting was allowed, you see. You couldn't knock them very far away with a power attack, and they were also quite fast. So if you were caught out in the open facing a Creeper with no sword and just your fist, it was really the best idea was to run, you know.
Aha, so rather more dangerous now.
Yes, indeed. In those days, they were quite tough indeed. Now, interestingly, since then, of course, we are able to now run to knock them very far, but they've had some other changes that indeed makes them quite strong despite those advancements, you say.
Aha!
Now, of course, fellows, shortly after the introduction of the Creeper, a most powerful upgrade of sorts came to the Creeper, and what was that, old chap?
The lightning.
The lightning, that's right.
Yes.
You got it right once, old chap.
Of
course, a lightning bolt would summon forth from the skies and envelop the Creeper in a blue force field of sorts, creating a very, very, very powerful explosion if he should find you.
Yes, a bigger bang.
A much bigger bang, old boy.
Yes.
Of course, they were extremely dangerous in that state, but very rare, being, of course, the odds are rather small because they had to be in a lightning storm, and lightning would have to strike a Creeper, which is, of course, quite rare, you say.
Oh, yes, it's rare, but nevertheless, it does happen.
It does happen quite rarely, old boy. Although I've never personally seen one in the wild, old chap.
I have.
Have you?
Yes.
Now, around the time of the Minecraft 1.8 beta, Creepers were given a bit of a buff, old boy.
A bit of a buff?
Well, you'll see, it seems indeed their damage was increased and also became somewhat dependent on the difficulty of the game. In other words, if you were on easy mode, they would do less damage, but on hard mode, they'd certainly